Most times when I meet young men who are single, I always find them being depressed. I always find them feeling bad. I always find them, not being happy with themselves. They're always like, I don't have a girlfriend. All my friends have girlfriends. I'm single. No girl wants me and all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, you don't even know what God has done for you. Being single is a blessing these days because dating modern girls these days requires a lot. You end up spending your money, the little money you have, you end up spending it because most of these girls out here are looking for guys who will spend money on them. You end up spending your time because in the night, you have to always talk to her, you always have to chat with her, you always have to video call her and all those stuff. Being in a relationship today costs a lot of money and costs a lot of time. So if you are single and you are young, you're a young man, you are single, you don't know what God has done for you. Personally, I'm telling you, you don't know what God has done for you. Now, I want to tell you guys the 5 powerful ways you can use to improve yourself. Because the best time to improve yourself is now that you are single. Because most times, being in a relationship will rob you of the time and the money you were meant to use to improve yourself. Now, the first thing you have to do if you are a young man who wants to improve yourself or improve himself is you must learn to invest in yourself. Yes, as a young man who is single and who wants to become better, you must have that burning desire to become better. You must have that burning desire to keep investing in yourself. Learn a new skill because, of course, for you to be a high value man that all the women want, you must be financially stable. That's truth. Money won't fall from heaven for you. You have to go out there and offer something reasonable to the marketplace, and they give you money in return in exchange for what you can do. So you must learn a skill, you must start a business, you must learn to invest in your appearance because people will always treat you how you appear. If you appear like you are a nobody, people will treat you like a nobody. But if you dress well, people will treat you well. Smell nice, invest in your looks, in your appearances. All those things help to make you a better man. So invest in yourself. Keep investing in yourself. Your biggest investment is you. Most of these people you see who are dating women, their biggest investment is not even themselves. It's not even a business they have or a land they own or some properties they own. Their biggest investments are women, the women they are dating. And you're feeling sorry for yourself that, oh, I'm single. Why those guys who you are envying or those guys you feel are doing more better than you simply because they have a girlfriend are suffering. Most of these guys you see who are in relationships are suffering. They are having panic attacks because all their girlfriends do is take money, take money, take money from them. So how do you think that these guys are doing better than you? You are doing better than them if you actually think about it. So you must invest in yourself as a single guy. Now, the next one is you must focus on your physical health. Your greatest investment as a human being is your body. Yes, if you don't invest in your body, there's nothing else that you are doing that will work because the tool you are using to do all these other things you are doing as a human being is your body. If my body is not working today, I cannot be here and be making these videos. So my greatest asset as a human being is my body. So you must learn to go to the gym, work out. You don't even need to lift weights. You can go to the gym. In fact, you don't even need to go to the gym. You can just be running around on Saturdays. That's part of you being healthy. Just anything to sweat out all the fats to keep the heart in good condition. So you must prioritize your physical health because the day your body breaks down, nothing you are doing will work. You can't even stand up. The third thing you have to do is you must study female psychology. Men, most of you young men, always be like, just make money and you can get any girl you want because all girls want is money. Yes, most girls, all they want is money, but even with your money, you will still struggle with women if you don't understand female psychology. This is why I make all these videos I make. Because it is very easy for you to have money and you can get any girl you want and they will still deal with you. In fact, the more money you have as a man, the riskier it is for you to allow women to come into your life. Because women already know that if they are dealing with a poor guy or a broke guy, there's nothing to get from him if they destroy him. But you that is rich, women see you as a target. So if you have money and you don't really understand female psychology, you are in big trouble. You are a haunted animal if you don't know. Yes. The reason why most of these men who got married and their wives divorced them and took everything they've worked for all their life. The reason why this happened is because these men lacked understanding of female psychology. Yes. Because if they knew better, they wouldn't have believed so much in a woman loving you for who you are. No. If you and a woman have problem tomorrow, what that woman will target is your wealth. She will take you, she will strip you of everything. So the more money you have as a man, yes, you can easily get women, but the more risky you are at or in. So you must understand female psychology. It's very, very important. And if you want to understand more of female psychology, keep watching my videos. The next one is come closer to God. There is nothing you can do in this life without God. In fact, without God, you are an empty drum walking around. Come closer to God. God is ever faithful, ever kind, ever loving, ever welcoming, ever great. So you have everything to benefit when you come closer to God. As a man, you must live your life according to the principles of God Almighty. Yes, if you are living your life outside of God's words, outside of God, you are simply walking into a path of destruction. So come closer to God. The last thing you have to do to become a better man, a more high value man, is build a better circle. Have friends who are aligned with your goals and with your vision, with your values. If you are a guy who wants to be rich, if you are a guy who wants to be wealthy, if you are a guy who is focused on business, if you are a guy who is focused on self-improvement, have friends who also are focused on the same things. You can't deceive yourself by saying you are focused on self-improvement, yet you have friends who all they do is smoke, party, and go to nightclubs. Now, there's nothing wrong with those things, but you can't be walking this path and you have people who are also walking this path. You are close to them because you are the description of the closest people to you. If you are focused on your goals, on your vision, on your ambition, yet you have people who are not focused on those same things you are focused on, they will end up influencing you and you end up becoming like them. So surround yourself with people who are doing better than you. That is how to become better. Build a better circle. Be closer to those who are better than you or those who are aligned with the same visions as you. You can't be rich and every day you are in the midst of the poor. Or you can't say that you want to be rich and every day you're in the midst of people who are poor. You end up becoming poor. You can't say that you want to stop drinking alcohol, yet every day you're in the midst of people who drink alcohol. You will still be drinking alcohol even in the next 10 years. So you have to do all these things and you find yourself becoming a better man. Simple as that.